Statistical Quality Control. So we can call this one simply as SQC. Statistical Quality Control. Name itself says me. Quality control. The standards. If you want to produce a product, if you want to manufacture a product, you will have some standards. You will set up some standards. In that standards, you need to manufacture your product. To manufacture in that standards, in that quality, you should have maintain, inspect the production of that product, manufacturing of that product in every stage. In each stage, you have to inspect whether we are getting a good quality product or not. We are manufacturing a good quality product or not. We are manufacturing a product to up to the level, the standard which we given at the starting, which we assumed at the starting. So up to the mark, whether we are giving the product or not. So the statistical quality control improves the quality of the product. It will check in every stage whether good product is manufacturing or not. After manufacturing the product, whether good product is manufactured or not, by taking some sample of manufactured products and inspect whether that product is up to the standard or not, we are going to check in SQC. The main objective of SQC, the main objective of SQC objective is SQC objective. The main object, the main aim of SQC, Statistical Quality Control, is the first one, whether the product is under control or not, whether the manufactured product is under control. The process of production is under control or out of control. If it is out of control, you give some standard in first stage, whether the product is meeting that standards or not after the first stage. If it is not meeting, then the first stage of production is out of control, not under control. If the product is out of control, what are the cause of variation? Cause of variation. So you keep on standard, but after first stage, it is crossing the standard. For example, you need to prepare an engine part or one bolt of XL diameter. Some bolts you are preparing. It should have some XL diameter of 0.7 centimeter if you keep that standard. After preparing that bolt, if you measure the diameter of that bolt, that should be 0.7 centimeters. Whether it is having that diameter or not, you are going to check. If you have, the process is under control. If it crosses whether 0.7, greater than 0.7 or less than 0.7 bolt size, then first stage of that bolt production is out of control. If you found the process is out of control, what are the causes of out of control, cause of variation? Why we got variation to our standards? We keep one standard, but after the first stage of production, the product is not up to the standard. Maybe in the process or after completion of process. What are the cause of variation? Why it is not reaching the standards? The limitations of variation. These we are going to observe in SQC first. Main objective of SQC is whether the production of the material is under control or out of control. If it is under control, no problem. If it is out of control, what is the cause? What is the reason that we are going to find? The limitations of variation means how much variations we can expect after first stage. For example, if you keep a standard of 0.7 centimeter radius of bolt, you can expect 0.1 mm extra, that means 0.8 or 0.6. That should not happen. If it happen, maybe that much of variation. The limitations of variation also we need to check. Next, the classification of SQC. Classification of SQC. So we are expecting a quality product. We are expecting while manufacturing, after manufacturing, the product quality should be under control. Then, what should we maintain? We have to maintain these all. Quality manpower needed. First, quality material. We should have a quality material. Quality material means the raw material which you are going to take, which you are going to buy from any other sources. That should be quality. That should be good quality. If the raw material which you are going to use to manufacture a product is very good quality, then product will be good quality. So this is the first one you need to check whether we are getting a quality material, quality product, quality raw material or not. Number 2, quality manpower. Quality manpower. That means you need to employ an experienced, trained persons. An experienced and trained, certified persons. If you select that type of manpower, they will employ a good process. They will do the verifications in correct way. They will check the process under control or out of control in correct manner. So the experienced, trained manpower needed. Experienced employees needed. Along with this, a quality missions are needed. Quality missions. Up to date. Recently upgraded missions. That missions will help you to give accurate dimensions. Good production. Under the process, while manufacturing the product, the production may be under control if the missions are very good. 50% job will be over. Coming to fourth one, to provide these all, we need a quality management, uncompromised management. This is very most important. These 4 are important. Last but not least, very most important one, who provide these all? Who will buy quality material? Who will buy quality missions? Who will employ good manpower? This is all done by quality management, uncompromised management. They can invest anything to produce a good product. That type of management needed. If you have these 4, you will get a product manufactured under control, quality control. The standard product you will get. So this classification and main objective of SQC, this we are going to discuss. So coming to Cause of variation. If product is under control, no problem. If quality is under control, then no need to discuss anything. When product is not the control, out of control, what are the reasons? The cause of variations. Here, the process may be out of control due to cause of variations. These cause of variations are two types. Variations. Random causes. Random cause. Assignable cause. Random cause. The reasons. The random variations. Random variations, we can say random variations, assignable variations. The main reasons of variations are two, random and assignable. In the process, while manufacturing a product, there may be some variations. The manufacturing process may be out of control due to two reasons. One is random variations. Another one is assignable. The random variations are the variations which will happen, which cannot be prevented, which cannot be avoided. They cannot be ignored. The variations which cannot be ignored, we cannot ignore. Which can be ignored. Which can be ignored, which cannot be prevented. They happen while doing the process. These variations will be there. You can ignore these random variations. What I am saying, if you want to have a 0.7 centimeter bolt, after first stage, you got 0.001 variation. Can you ignore it? Yes, we can ignore. Ignorable variations. They can happen. They cannot be prevented. Which can be acceptable. They are called random variations. What is assignable variations? This is important. These are assignable variations or assignable causes. Assignable variations due to assignable causes. These assignable causes are due to the lack of good missions, inexperienced manpower, there is no quality material. Because of these, the assignable variations we see. The assignable variations we get because of inexperienced manpower, a fault missions, not a good material you have. They are assignable. They have to take into consideration. If there are assignable variations, assignable causes, then you need to do the process again. So here our work is getting quality control means ignoring. That means overcoming these assignable variations. If you can overcome assignable variations, if you won't get assignable variations, then we can say the quality is under control. If you have random causes or variations due to random cause, they can be ignored. The variations due to two reasons. One is random causes, assignable causes. Assignable causes. These assignable causes, we have to take into consideration. You need to consider these causes. You can ignore random causes. They will happen. This happens due to inexperienced man power, inexperienced manpower, and mission problems, a defective raw material, a bad raw material. So these are the reasons of variation. There are two reasons, random assignable. Our part here is avoiding assignable causes. We are preventing assignable causes. These we cannot prevent, they may happen. Are you clear about random causes and assignable causes? Now, to avoid these random causes and assignable causes, you need to do inspection. This is very most important, inspection. There are some types of inspections. We call them like this: 100% inspection. 100% inspection. That means you need to check the material 100 times, whether it is good or not, whether it is good or not. In every stage of production, you need to check whether we are reaching the standards or not. We are manufacturing a product up to the mark or not. 100 times you are going to test. There are few companies which they follow 200, 300% inspection. We call that materials are branded materials. Why we say the materials are branded? Why we can buy a material which is branded material by ignoring the cost? It may be too costly, but we can buy that material very confidently, because under the process of manufacturing, they will do these type of inspections, 200 to 300% inspection. They will check 200 to 300 times whether the raw material is good or not, whether the manufacturing stages, under the manufacturing stages, in every stage, they will check. If you find a minute variation, they will ignore. They will send back the material in the starting stage. They search for a quality material. That's why we call them as branded. That's why they are too costly. So this inspection process should be done carefully, correctly, accurately. Then you will get a quality product. If you do this process, what are the advantages? Advantages of SQC. The people will believe the product if you do this process. They believe the product, that is good product. You can set a future standards. My standard is this level. Then other company, what they will think, we have to manufacture a product, the standard up to above that product level. For example, some X company has one standard. Y company, what they think, we need to manufacture a product than X company. We can set up a benchmark standard if you do this inspection process. You can give a assured product to the people, a good product, a branded product, in which the manpower should work efficiently, accurately. If you want to give a good product, the manpower plays a key role. The manpower will be, they can do an efficient work, they can produce a good product in every stage. They will do inspection in correct way so that we can get a quality product. To have a quality product, one word of answer for advantages of SQC is to have a good quality product without having any defects, without having any variations. No need to give it back. There is no returns. If you buy a product, no need to return it with some cause, some reasons. when you have a quality product. That we are going to discuss in statistical quality control. Okay.